Pokemon Randomizer Nuzlocke are way too easy. Even with the added catching restrictions, games like Pokemon Emerald still give you over 60 different encounters. And while hardcore Nuzlocke rules certainly up the overall difficulty, as long as you never white out, you could lose 90% of your encounters and still have a full team for the Elite Four. And that's why 11 years ago, I created a brand new Nuzlocke variation that added this new rule. After picking your starter Pokemon, you can only catch the first Pokemon you find on each new route, but once you throw a Pokeball at any encounter, you cannot attempt to catch another Pokemon until you beat the next gym. Not only does this restrict you to a maximum of 10 Pokemon in a run, but it also adds brand new strategy for encounters. If you try to catch a Pokemon too early, you may miss out on a legendary encounter in the very next route, but if you skip too many encounters hoping for something better, the final encounter before the next gym might end up being terrible. Every encounter you face turns into a gamble, and for that reason, this is the Gamble Lock. Biggest decision of the entire playthrough. Because after this, it's all up to chance and just playing the odds. Here, I know exactly what my three options are. Shelder, okay, Nuzleaf, and Snubble. I was really hoping I'd get lucky with a legendary. Instead, I have an incredibly difficult decision on my hands. Shelder doesn't learn a water move by level up until level 41, and it's Clamp. You're a Snubble, and I get to play through a Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke with a Nuzleaf named John Locke, just the way the Nuzlocke gods intended. The first of 10 Pokemon we can get, and once we get past this, we get Pokeballs, and everything truly begins. All right, John Locke, I feel like you can beat up a Trico. I think I was correct. And with that, the hardcore Nuzlocke rules officially begin. If I don't think I can catch my first encounter with 5 Pokeballs, I just have to ignore it so I can go and buy more Pokeballs. If I could get through the first route without getting an encounter, that would be incredible. Can I get through this without an encounter? Oh my God, the first freaking grass. Okay. Wingull would actually be the perfect Pokemon to pair with Nuzleaf. It would resist the fire weakness, resist the fighting weakness, would resist the bug weakness, but I only have 5 Pokeballs. So if Hound OHKO's Wingull, I'm gonna have to move on. So if you can live, Wingull. Oh! As crazy as this is, I think I have to catch the Wingull. It pairs so well with Nuzleaf. It's such a reliable Pokemon. It might not be exciting, but Wingull guarantees that we can move through the second gym. The only issue with catching this is I could find the perfect Pokemon in the next route, or the route after that, or the route after that, and I may really regret this decision. But I'd rather have the bird in hand. Literally. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Wingull, no, 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 no. No, you cannot do this. Wingull, you cannot do this. You need to be caught. None of this. None of this. Thank you. Oh my God. Now we are going to see every single encounter that I could have had and really get a taste of the whole Gamble Lock experience. I'm going to maintain a bird in hand is better than 2 in the tall grass. Let's see what's actually in the tall grass. A Caterpie. Okay. We made the right decision so far. Route 102 is another one. So let's see. Okay, Ludicolo. I definitely wouldn't have caught this. I mean, we already have Nuzleaf. So far, so good. All right. Route 104, what would you have given me? It's Pikachu! Whoa! Petalburg Woods, the final encounter before the first gym. So far, I'm batting 100%, but what is this gonna be? Okay, a Vulpix. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. Obviously, this wouldn't have been helpful for the first gym, but fire types aren't that helpful in Emerald overall. That's kind of crazy. After seeing the Pokemon I could have got, I am so happy I went with Wingull. And unless I'm a fool, you're gonna, wait, what? Hey man, I don't need to know what you're doing in your free time. I just would really like to have the free TM. Now, unfortunately, Bullet Seed has 10 power. Okay, in Gen 5, it's 25 power. Right. Now, if I hadn't caught a Pokemon already, I definitely could have used this as an encounter and the tunnel if you keep going. But because I already caught my Pokemon, I can just leave this route and go battle the gym because it is technically after the gym, right? Like you do not need to go to that route to get to this gym. And with this, level 15 on both Pokemon, and I am officially ready to take on the very first gym. But I am a little bit worried about this whole 10 power bullet seed thing. Let's spit some seeds and kill a few rocks.
Oh, you almost had it.
See, I don't like the fact that it didn't just OHKO. That is a 4 times weakness and a 3 level difference. You have a chance to make your parents proud for the very first time. Just beat up the rock with the nose. That is despicable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Nuzlocke? What are we doing? Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, I'm fine with that. Just do the thing. Just do the thing. That better kill. Are you kidding me? That's fine. A crit doesn't even kill us. They're definitely going to heal, but you're gonna hit 3 times minimum. Guaranteed, you're Nuzlocke. Come on. There we go. Okay. The crit and you hit 4. You were just messing around. You just wanted to add a bit of excitement. I get it. But all that matters is we got the very first badge. And now we can go out and catch a 3rd Pokemon. All right, first blade of grass. Let's see what happens. Okay, we actually get to move around this time. Look at that. Wow. Okay, what do we got? Gulpin. You are one of the Pokemon that was introduced in the Gen 3 games. I don't think I'm going to be catching Gulpin. Time for another encounter. We haven't gotten any insane encounters yet. I don't think I'd use the word insane for Ammonite. And I think that's a very, very easy pass. We are going to get so many water encounters. Unless it's something special, I'm going to pass pretty much every single one of them. I don't think so. I'd like the extra money, but I just can't risk over leveling. I need to see what will be on the team next. Now this is where things get very interesting. I think I have 3 Old Rod encounters and then the cave. I've already had 2 very quick no's. Let's upgrade this encounter to a maybe. That would be cool. No, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't catch a Barboach. Are you kidding me? Route 107's for chumps. Dewford Town is for champions. Come on now. Show me the money. Not the Play-Doh. Should I have considered Gulpin? All the other encounters were for super chumps. Route 106 is for a mega champion. I'm just gonna add words in front and pretend like this is going well. That's a Spinarak, man. That is a Spinarak. The plan does not include Spinarak. And that means the final encounter before Gym 2 is the one I have to catch no matter what it is. I'm not gonna backtrack and use the Old Rod. I wanna keep those encounters open. So this is my final encounter. I will take it! I will take a Larvitar! Are you kidding me? Let's go! That's why you risk it for the biscuit, baby! Now, something worth noting, this won't be a Tyranitar until the Elite Four. So this would be an investment, but it does give me a ground type for the 3rd gym, and it gives me a rock type for the 4th gym. So even though this thing is not going to be close to its full power for a very long time, it is incredibly useful immediately.
Oh, try again.
I didn't like that. This is so nerve-wracking. If I don't catch this, I only get 9 Pokemon max.
Oh, try again.
If I just can't catch the Pokemon, it's a fail, and I should have gone for something easier. I don't regret the decisions I made. I feel like they made sense. I think they were smart. I think they were sound. Let's go! Let's go! I was so nervous. So I must name it Larry. And Tar's the last name. Now this makes sense to me. 2 gyms in, and I've caught the best encounter both times. Ooh, another pseudo legendary. This one actually would have worked against this gym. I don't think I would have been able to catch a Matang. The team should be ready to go finally. Whew. But you are 1 kill away from leveling up, which is legal. You can do this. And the rest of you are at level 19. I definitely need to give this to Scarfed God. But this gym right here is a big reason I caught Wingull in the first place. I really need it to work out. I really hope I don't find out I should have caught Gulpin or Spinarak, because that would be devastating. Machop, I'm gonna really need you to do me a solid and just go down to the first wing attack.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is not good. This is really, really bad. This is really bad. Oh, that is so bad. But is water gun enough to kill? Maybe this was the play the whole time. Okay, they bulked up again. They got really, really greedy. If there's min-max here, we could be fine, because they're definitely healing. But that means they're using a super potion early. And if there's min-max at play, we could be fine. There's not min-max at play. We just need a crit. Not the best start. Not the best start. But Metacham's not going to be able to hurt me. Or Metatype. It's a Metatype. Doesn't matter. The silly onion thing will not be able to hurt me. Just going to keep doing this. That's completely fine. We should be able to two-shot. And they're wasting the other super potion. This is a huge deal. Maybe this is going as well as it possibly could. No more super potions. We're down to the final Pokemon. I am so nervous. We definitely wing attack first, and I think it will bulk up. Okay, yep, that's where it is. Oh, they have the berry. I forgot about that. And it's a citrus berry. All right, we're going to the damage calc. I feel ridiculous calcing for this. We're doing a damage calc. This is terrifying. Vital throw from this Makuhita. I think it has a 50% chance to kill. I think I just have to wing attack. Oh, and we live! We may lose Scarf God here, but if I wing attack, I'll be able to kill with Bullet Seed. And the run continues. Losing Scarf God this quickly is so upsetting, but this thing wasn't helping us with a third gym. We're gonna find a lot of water Pokemon. And maybe we crit! Oh, and we crit! And we crit! There's no way! There's no way! Oh my god! Whoa, wow! You're not wrong, dude! I have to win. I have to win this run. I have to. But now we have the bulk up TM. And if I use the bulk up TM on the right Pokemon, that is beyond a game changer. Now, none of these Pokemon learn bulk up. I don't want to use it too early, but I cannot believe we just won that. I cannot believe we won that. I was given another life, so I cannot squander this opportunity I've been given. Just give me something incredible in the first route. Why not? Here we go. Come on, save the team. Save the team, Mad Cargo. Save the team. We would have a Firewater Grass Core, but I don't like the weaknesses. I just think this would be too short-sighted. Really hope I don't regret it, but we got a Slateport City encounter right here. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That would give us 3 dark types. This thing would not have a better fire move than Ember until level 51. Oh, and I could really, really regret running away from it. I just have to hope I can find something a bit better. I do get to see what's on Route 110 before we move forward. Please give me something solid. Just something solid. That is something solid. So if we got a Nidoking, I would be completely reliant on TMs. And if I give it some of my best TMs, which are one-time use in this game, and then it's not helpful against a lot of the last gym leaders, it won't really be helpful against Wallace. I think I have to say no again. And it absolutely means we're going against May with the 3 I have, which I think will be fine. I'm about to find out very quickly if I made a bad decision with Houndoom. It'd be nice if John Locke did a thing. Oh, come on! You are such a disappointment, John Locke. Now that's a Slugma, okay? They say Slugma balls, and it would eat you alive. I'm gonna have to switch out. At least I know Scarf God has my back. At least I have that. So I'm gonna trust Scarf God here, especially as it pursued it and did that much. Oh, that's not good. I feel like if it went for a grass attack just a single time, I'd lose Wingull. Well, I mean, actually, I guess Absorb, Quick Attack, Fury Cutter, Pursuit. Maybe Pursuit was their best move? We are just barely getting by without losing a Pokemon, and that worries me as we move into the next gym. I really don't want to wait for the last encounter again. 117, here we go. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. Okay. Ignore the fact that it has a 4 times weakness. If I can catch this, I think this really transforms my team. We have 16 Great Balls. I don't have a way to status it, so this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm a little bit worried of how well that worked. I'll name you Murdoch. I feel really confident having this on my team with the next gym. And actually with Guts, I have to imagine almost every Pokemon on that team is going to paralyze me, right? And actually, I don't need to go to any of the other routes. This is how we make our way to the 6th gym. I don't need to go here to progress, so I can save this route. And then if we go up here, this is the route I'm gonna need to go to the next gym. So I can save this route as well. It's such a nice feeling in these playthroughs when you're finally starting to get real attacking moves. I can actually go into a gym battle, have more than one Pokemon that's gonna be useful, with a real amount of confidence that I can do this. See how this goes. Hi, Mr. Boom Boom McBooms. Do not go boom, just please die. I like that, see? But now, I think you're dead. You're almost dead. Oh, can he not heal mid rollouts? Oh, they can't heal mid rollouts. We still got rid of the Voltorb. I'll take that as a win. Now, I'm not worried about Electrike. It's the Magneton that's really freaking me out, man. But he's gonna waste a super potion here. He absolutely is. 2 down, the scariest 2 to go. And this is where the gym battle really begins. So we have to go immediately into Murdoch. And we have to be able to 1v1 here. All right, there's the Sonic Boom I was worried about. I think we outspeed, we do. And this is a 2-shot. It's a 1-shot. Let's go, Murdoch. And I'm playing with house money. I don't care. What are you gonna do? That's a 3rd gym badge. Not a single Pokemon gone on my team. Things are looking good. Now, this fellow right here, Scarfed God, is about to evolve. And not only that, we can go out and get a brand new Pokemon. So Route 111, we're starting off with you. Another day, another fish. That's gonna teleport away from me, and I would lose the encounter, which would ruin my life. All right, it does teleport. Let's cross that route off and pretend like it never happened. Route 112 can't go any worse than 111. It's, oh my gosh, wow. I said no to Nidoran male, thinking that Nidoking could be a bit too much of a TM hog, but I don't think I'm gonna regret this one. I really don't. I think it's the right decision. I think I'm doing both of us a favor. Something kind of poetic about this. The first Pokemon I caught, taking out my starter Pokemon so that it can get the experience it needs to evolve. And this trainer was Larry? There's a lot of things all converging at one time. But most importantly, we're gonna have a Pelipper for the Fire Gym, and that right there is just so perfect. I don't think it's possible to lose this gym with a Pelipper and a Larvitar. Just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. 3rd time's the charm, right? 3rd time's the charm. All right. Groudon! Oh my god! Screw it, man. I have to try. I have to try. I have to try to catch this. Okay, Groudon, you will have Mudshot, Scary Face, Ancient Power. Wait, crap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, I meant to click summary. Okay, I'm already messing up. I don't know if I've made a mess up like this yet. And there's a Mudshot. That's, oh my god, what's wrong with me? I just almost lost Larry for no reason. Gotta get Larry out of there. It might be Scarfed God with a wing attack? Maybe Supersonic, actually. Okay, its defense is 140, specialty. Okay, we're just gonna do one of each and see what happens. Oh my god, that did too much. I only have 12 Great Balls. I wish I had more. Oh, okay, that's a shake. That's good. We have to hit another Supersonic. It won't kill itself in confusion, but I think it's the safest way to get it down. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Again? Already? Wait, what? Oh, that's bad. Okay, we hit. That's big. Scarf God only lived this long because of a crit and then goes down to a crit before the Fire Gym. We're gonna have a Pelipper for the Fire Gym, and that right there is just so perfect. This is devastating. I will find more water Pokemon, so there's that. And we're not getting lucky with the confusion. I think I have to go for cut. I have to. I'm so disappointed with myself. Breaking out of every Great Ball with ease. It's not shaken more than once. No! Why would you do that to me? My Pokemon are all 1 hit or crit away from dying, and I have officially failed Groudon. That means I won't have a 5th Pokemon, or even a 4th Pokemon going into the next gym. I will instead be relying on a Larvitar that does not evolve until level 30, and the level cap is level 29. Goodbye, Pelipper. The only upside here, and I mean the only upside, is that water is plentiful, but can I get past this next gym? The other thing that's evil is Route 113 having an awesome encounter. we're both having a bad day, Jerry. If nothing else, at least the sponsor of this video, Raycon, has my back, and with their brand new everyday headphones, I can listen to sad music in peace. Raycon's latest model of their everyday headphones have been an absolute game changer for me recently. Not only are they much comfier than headphones I've had in the past, but the combination of their 40-hour battery life and quick charge function makes sure they're always ready when I need them. And boy, have I needed them recently with all of these Nuzlocke deaths. And on top of all of that, their hybrid noise cancellation has been an absolute blessing. Whenever I need to lock in to get something done, or if I just want to relax with music, these have been perfect at blocking out any outside distractions. Considering my fiance ended up with my everyday earbuds, I think it only makes sense to gift my mom some everyday headphones for Mother's Day. I think they'll be perfect for her when she needs to lock in to grade some papers or create a new lesson plan. But on the off chance I'm wrong, Raycon does offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. No questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Go to buyraycon.com/PM720 to get 20% off site-wide. I may be down, but I'm not out. I am so determined to win this. You have no idea. At this point, it's just time to train up for the gym. The first Nummel is realistically the only one that can really hurt Larvitar. After that, none of the Pokemon can really hurt it. So I actually think we lead off with Murdoch. Well, actually, could I get Heracross poisoned? If I can get Heracross poisoned by Nidoking, I might be able to OHKO enough Pokemon that I can bring the Larvitar in on the Torkoal and then be fine. I think this is my best strategy. I shouldn't be worried about this gym, but instead I have purposely poisoned my fighting bug and asked it to punch a little bit harder now that it's in pain. All right, guts boosted stab, brick break. So far, so good. The question here, no, I think we just kill it. I think we just kill it. We don't overthink it. We kill this one. We kill this one. We kill it. We kill it. We kill it. This is where we get a little dorky. Damage calc time. Overheat would kill. Brick break would not kill. Max of 98%. I have to switch into Larry. Tackle? You went for tackle? If only you could evolve here, buddy. All right, now this is where things get really interesting. A sun boosted overheat is just gonna do ridiculous things. I have to go for Sandstorm. I have to. Attract is not ideal. Larry, please. I cannot lose because of this. No, 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 Larry. No, 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 Larry. Larry. I cannot lose off of Attract, Larry. Oh my God. Larry, please. I am begging you. Oh my God, that's so unbelievably huge. Come on, Larry. Come on, Larry. Come on. The guts play, it was the right play. But now we've lost another Pokemon. And this time to Attract and a Body Slam Para. And now we say goodbye to Larry. And now the level cap is 31, and I have to try to get a new Pokemon. I have saved a few routes for this moment, but we have to start in the desert. This is one of my encounters. I really need something good, please. Oh, come on. I don't know how many encounters I have left, but I know I have at least one. As I can get the Petalburg City encounter now that I can fish, but I really need something usable here so badly. Please, come on, game, please. Okay. Are there any other encounters I'm missing? Route 115, I forgot about Route 115. I can just ignore this encounter. I can ignore it. I can ignore this. I can, because there's Route 115. I've never done that. The final routes before I take on the 5th gym leader. I don't even need it to be that good. Just solid. Just solid. That is so unbelievably solid. That is just the most solid Pokemon I think I could have found. This right here gives us a steady Eddie we can rely on for a little bit. We've lost 3 Pokemon. That means we can only lose 1 more Pokemon if we want to go into the Elite Four with a full team. But Kangaskhan at least gives me some options. I think I just huck Great Balls at it and hope. There we go. Steady Eddie. I do still have Bulk Up. It might be worth teaching Bulk Up to Heracross. We could OHKO the Spinda, Bulk Up against the Vigoroth, and then hopefully beat the rest of his team. Just gotta get through this. Can't lose a Pokemon. I'm giving it my best shot. Don't you worry. I'm giving it my best shot. All right, Spinda can confuse me, can Psybeam me, and Encore me. I think for those reasons, I'm just going to OHKO it, get to level 32, and then move on. I think we have to Bulk Up. gonna go for Slash, and it has a good chance to crit and ruin my life and make me cry. Okay, it didn't do that. No tears. That's pretty good. Now, if I bulk up again, it could go for Encore, ruining everything. So I'm just gonna kill it and keep on keeping on. Now the question is, can I outspeed Lanoon? But I actually don't think it matters because I just have to kill it and then bulk up while the slacking is not doing anything. All right, doesn't matter. I outspeed, I kill it. And this should be a very easy win that I very much overthought and over-prepped for, but you know what? I do not care. I cannot lose another Pokemon. Finally, something just worked out. The common denominator with all of the good has been Heracross. I need this next Pokemon to be good so badly. The team could not be in a worse position to deal with the 6th gym. And every single Pokemon on this team has Aerial Ace. The level cap is 33? Okay, I have to be really careful that I don't overlevel. That is a huge issue. I did not realize that. Unfortunately, I have to do something that I don't feel very comfortable about. I have to take Pelipper out of the rip box and then surf on its body. I think it's my lowest moment so far. Let's surf on a dead bird and see what we can find. Okay, interesting. Walreign's another steady Eddie, just pretty solid across the board. But this would allow me to beat this next gym. And not only that, it would give me something for the gym after that. This thing would be very huge to go against Drake. Yeah, no, I'm gonna catch this. This feels like a life raft being thrown to me, and I just have to grab hold. All right, silly Sally. Let's see if I regret my decision. 119, let's see it. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten a Sableye. Perfect. Okay. All right, lady, let's make this quick. The gift cast form does not count as an encounter. There's no gamble part of it, right? Like, you have to get the cast form. You get to see what it is. Of course, it's a legendary. That makes sense. Of course, it's a legendary. The gift Pokemon I can't accept. That's awesome. You were never here, Moltres. I hate having to get these encounters, knowing that I couldn't catch them even if I wanted. And this is an interesting one, actually. I don't know if I would have wanted to get a Haunter. Gengar is a phenomenal Pokemon, but with how dire my situation is, I don't know if I could really risk having a Pokemon that is that frail. This is a lizard. It was hiding, but now I see it. Now that would have been pretty cool. I don't have any worries about this gym anymore, which is incredible because yesterday I was terrified. I think we might be able to sweep the gym with Walrein. I think I just have to trust that I caught the perfect Pokemon for this situation. But this is where Walrein proves it. I feel like Walrein can deal with a Swablu. Whew. Level 34. Tropius has to set up Sunny Day to even hurt me. I mean, come on. You think that's going to work against silly Sally? But this is the one question mark in this gym. Can I two-shot with Aurora Beam? Ooh. Oh, we're fine. I'm gonna body slam. I don't want them to use any healing items here. Okay, all of this is annoying. We are switching immediately into Kangaskhan. I'm not dealing with this. All right, Pelipper goes down. They're definitely gonna bring in Skarmory. I think the only way we possibly lose at this point is Sand Attack. Okay. That's not ideal, but that right there is kind of ideal. I need to make sure that I do not miss against the Altaria. I also need to make sure Altaria doesn't get a free Dragon Dance off. So actually, this is perfect. If Skarmory can go for Steel Wing one more time, Altaria comes in, I one-shot it easily. There we go. Okay. The only thing that could happen is it outspeeds me, Dragon Breath, we get full parried, and then I cry myself to sleep. I don't think I see that happening. Okay, there we go. This is why I needed Silly Sally in when they brought in the Altaria. And for that reason, I almost had to have a Pokemon with an ice move. Or, I mean, I don't know, I could have had like a Pupitar with Rock Slide. I don't know, maybe a Groudon with a Rock move. I've moved past those Pokemon. And more excitingly, it is time to get a brand new encounter. I'm almost overwhelmed by the amount of routes I could go to at this point, but I think we just move forward in a straight line and hopefully we get lucky. Route 121, make my dreams come true. Oh yeah, I had a Repel on. All right, well, now make my dreams come true. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That right there. That is my dream coming true. The Lugia in this game, it will know. No, it's gonna know Whirlwinds. I'm just gonna switch into Silly Sally. I'm not gonna throw any Pokeballs until we see. I assume Whirlwind is gonna ruin this. Oh, it failed. Okay. I don't know why it failed. So Whirlwind only has a chance to fail? Is that correct? 11% chance? Oh my gosh. I am so happy I didn't throw a Pokeball. That may have genuinely saved the run. Now, technically, the Safari Zone is an encounter, but you would have to be an insane person to use this as your actual encounter. Let's just get it out of the way. What's my Safari Zone encounter? This might shock you, but I'm not gonna catch that. Legendary without Whirlwind. Legendary without Whirlwinds. It didn't happen. Outpire, another encounter. Woo! Another encounter, baby. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go into the actual grass. I don't like what's going on here. It's hurting my feelings. Can I get the Leaf Stone soon? Yeah, I have been ignoring that we can get Leaf Stone, but we're about to go against the Psychic Gym that has multiple rock types. Oh, come on! As I was saying, now at least I feel a lot more comfortable with the next gym, and that's a big deal. I really want to keep getting encounters, but I just don't know which encounters I should go for. Are there any encounters in Lily Cove City? I was really overthinking this. Let's do the Lily Cove City encounter. That could change everything, or that could be the third normal type in a row. That's not good. It's very bad, actually. Like, very, very bad. I never ended up doing Route 123. I think it's worth going to do 123 and then moving forward. Please, come on. Just anything but normal and water, please. Okay, I've already had 6 encounters, and I only considered one of those Pokemon, and that one Pokemon did not consider me. Well, actually, wait a minute. Is this an encounter? This is an encounter, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this. I'm excited again. I don't know if I'm excited about this. No, I'm not, because there's no Gliscor in this game, but you are not a water or a normal type, and for that, I thank you. You don't understand how much pain this Pokemon caused me, Maxie. Groudon is a hurt Pokemon, and it's just out to hurt others, okay? You don't want to mess with it. You don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna have my Walrus beat up your Pokemon. Wait a second, the Electrodes, those count as an encounter. It's not like a gift Pokemon where it's given to you already. I just have such a good feeling that this right here is gonna be something usable. And it's Mew! And it's Mew! Okay! What are we working with? It's 100 across the board stat-wise. It's really solid, really reliable. Did Tate and Liza give you Calm Mind? Calm Mind Mew could be the ticket. When I look up the level up moves, it's Transform, Mega Punch, Metronome, Psychic, Ancient Power. So what moves would I want it to know? I guess this? Shift Tree can't really do much to Shift Tree. Maybe I start throwing some Ultra Balls first. It's not where I'd like it to be, but we have 32 Ultra Balls. Let's go. That is huge. Finally, finally, finally. I'm feeling inspired. Your full name, it's actually Mewbert. This makes me believe in Mew even more. Now that I know its full name and we're on a first name basis. We grab the nugget, and more importantly, we battle this, which was a Makuhita. Wow. If I had gone Makuhita first, then saw the other one was Mew, I would have absolutely lost it. But even more exciting, a Master Ball. There are only a few Pokemon that could really make me regret catching Mew. But now that I have the Master Ball, there is a lot of room for regret. Ooh, okay. This we could have caught in a Master Ball, but I don't want to use a Master Ball in Abra, and I don't want to have an Alakazam when I could have a Mew. Moss Deep City, and we don't actually have to get the Moss Deep City encounter. I'd have to go out of my way to fish for it. And there's still a ton of encounters left. It's kind of insane. I'm starting to feel confident again. I'm starting to get my Mojo Jojo back. I feel like we have the Pokemon we need for this. The Soul Rock is absolutely going to be the biggest issue in this gym. Kangaskhan is a very neutral, solid Pokemon. Can we get something on this thing? It does learn Shadow Ball. Where is the Shadow Ball TM in Emerald? 5th floor of Mount Pyre. Oh, I need to try to get Shadow Ball, but I'm just realizing this after grinding up my team to a point where 3 of them cannot gain another level. Now, 2 of them should be fine. And if Heracross gets over leveled and I can't use it in this next gym, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because bringing Heracross to this gym is risky in every single way. I say that, but it may also just be worth getting Mewbert over here close to leveling up. Mewbert may end up being more important than I expected. I don't know. You've got to be kidding me. This is a disaster. A Mirror Coat here will not kill me. Well, that's scary. I think I have to fly here. Okay, now they Mirror Coated, so the Destiny Bond should not be active. Okay, we should be fine. I can't believe this just happened. This is crazy. I say, hey, maybe I should do a few of these trainers to get Mewbert a little bit more experience. And then I almost lose it to a Wobbuffet. And there it is. There's Shadow Ball. Not only is Shadow Ball going to be incredible for this gym, but now it makes Kangaskhan my best Pokemon for Phoebe. So this is huge now, but it's also going to be huge later. I like my strategy here. I do. This feels like the biggest hurdle left in front of us that could prevent us from going into the Elite Four with 6 Pokemon on the team. I gotta really take it one Pokemon at a time, even though it's a double battle. And we're starting off with Claydol. Claydol wants to spam Earthquake. Now, Xatu may want to spam Calm Mind, which is scary. And actually, maybe I go for Growth here. I'm going away from my initial plan. I'm going for Growth, but I think this could be the play. Now, the Xatu Calm Minding multiple times is scary, but Xatu's only attacking move is Psychic. But as long as it can't one-shot Steady Eddie, we should be fine. Either way, that's a dead Claydol. Oh, there's the Soul Rock immediately. Oh God, we have to kill Soul Rock here. We have to. And I think we should be able to. I think I'm nailing this so far. And the Lunatone can't hit John Locke, but I think Steady Eddie has to switch into Mew. And you just gotta start getting rid of the Lunatone because Lunatone's not gonna be set up. I do love the Citrus Berry. If they do not heal Lunatone, I should be able to kill here. There we go. Okay, we're in this. Okay, it comes down to this, John Locke. It comes down to this. Let's go. I knew my starter would pay off. I knew I made the right choice. Let's freaking go. We're getting Calm Mind for Mew, and now we have our pick of the litter. So many encounters. We lost so many Pokemon so quickly, and it was looking dire. But this changes everything. This really does. And if I somehow go through how many encounters? Let's see. 17 encounters without getting one Pokemon I want to Master Ball. And you know what? There's still a chance I just find something that's normally good that fits the team perfectly. The first order of business here is getting Mew the moves it needs and deserves. Let's fly over, go to the move deleter, and then we can go to New Mauville, get an encounter, get Thunderbolt, and be well on our way. Okay, Rayquaza, Groudon, Kyogre, no need to be shy. I am here, your longtime pal, with a cheeky Master Ball. I don't think I'm gonna be using a Master Ball on Lotad. Dang Flabbits, Ricky Bobby. Whatever, man. Thank you. Okay. I think for now, it's probably worth flying back here and then getting some of the encounters around here that I just missed. The only time surfing encounters don't pop up is when they wouldn't annoy me. But today, you send me a Kakuna. It's all right. It's gonna be a legendary encounter. Ooh. Machamp is my favorite Pokemon that exists in these games. But I've used Machamp in many Elite Four runs. And usually my Machamps would have 4 attacking moves. Fighting move, a fighting move, a fighting move, and a fighting move. I can't even consider this. I do really like Machoke. This is not a bad encounter. It just doesn't make sense for me right now. All right, I'm pretty sure this is a new encounter as well. It is, okay, Shoal Cave, and immediately. Not the hottest start. I think it's time to move forward because there are a few routes we're going to have to go into. So I think it makes sense to do at least these 3, maybe these 4. At some point, we got to find something that we're actually considering. Route 127, got a 7 in it, makes it lucky. That's how that works. That's how lucky numbers work. Let's go! Oh my God! No way! We found Rayquaza as the first encounter twice now. I mean, this is the only time I had a chance to catch it. I have a Master Ball. Yeah, screw it. Who even cares? I'm catching this thing. You know what am I doing? I'm pretending to look things up. Hey, I'll figure it out later. It's Rayquaza, baby. It's Rayquaza. Sky High was a movie. One of the parents' superhero names was Jetstream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be naming this Jetstream. Are you kidding me? Do love that it's the lowest level I could have possibly encountered it at. A little punch to the gut. Can Rayquaza learn Dive? Because that would actually be really useful right now. Oh, wow. Really? The more time goes on, the better and better Rayquaza is for the team. Now, obviously it's Rayquaza, but the fact that I can get rid of Fly at this point on Mew, put Surf on it, just make it a little bit more useful now. Like, how did I get this lucky? Oh yeah, Seafloor Cavern. All right, well, might as well do this encounter while we're here. I mean, obviously we can't catch it, but what could we have had? Shiftry! Is this the first Dupes Claws we've had? Yeah, I get to find another Pokemon. Ah, Omastar. Shucks. I already caught Rayquaza. Oh no! Archie, I've already caught my Pokemon for this encounter. I wasn't trying to steal your Kyogre. I'm gonna use you as target practice.
Boom, bam, bop.
All right, well, this is Route 131, so. Regice! Wow, okay. Kind of wish I was able to save all these guys, but alas. Seems like Rayquaza's needed to save the day. And lucky for Hoenn, I know a guy who's personal friends with Rayquaza. Some would say best friends, but go Jetstream, yeah. One final encounter before it's finally time to just deal with the gym leader. Mawile's a Pokemon, it's one of them, but it's time for the 8th gym, Wallace. I did end up getting Rayquaza up to level 46, and ideally we only use Mew in this gym. Quan is going to lead off with a Love Disc, which is going to Sweet Kiss or Water Pulse. Both of those could confuse. So for that reason, I think the best strategy I could go in with is Persium? Confuse Healing Berry, Mewberts. And then I might just go from there, honestly. I can't celebrate yet. I need to get past you, big guy. So just toss out the Love Disc and let's get this started. Come on. Just don't confuse me here. Let me get 2 Calm Minds off, okay? Blub, 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 you're a fish. There we go. Okay. I think at 2 Calm Minds, we probably OHKO everything. But if we can get 3, I'll do it. Oh, and there's the confusion. But I was ready for that. It's Thunderbolt time and just hoping we can at least 2-shot everything. All right, Psychic, let's just OHKO and finish this. Come on, Mewbert, come on. There we go. And now I can say we've officially beaten all 8 gyms with a full team of Pokemon intact. And now things have fully turned around. I still have one more encounter to get. Dream scenario in a gamble lock to get to this point and really be playing with house money. There it is, Evergrande City. First encounter for the last possible capture. After Rayquaza, anything feels possible. That just feels right. You know, that right there, that just feels right. The Victory Road encounter. Very rarely is this encounter one that moves the needle at all, but this could change that. Oh, wow, this could change that. Obviously, Electabuzz is no Electivire, but Electabuzz was never meant to evolve, so it had a pretty solid, you know, move set, stat distribution. What on my team would I replace? Sydney, I'm gonna take out with Murdoch. We're probably gonna beat Phoebe with Steady Eddie. We're probably going to really rely on Mewbert against Glacia, and then also Murdoch. Moving on to Drake, we're definitely gonna need Silly Sally and Mewbert with Ice Beam. For Wallace, I mean, we're gonna wanna have John Locke. Yeah, looking through this team, I kind of have the perfect team for the Elite Four. I think it makes the most sense to run away from Electabuzz and just ignore this encounter. And the biggest reason for that is there's still a chance I lose a Pokemon in Victory Road. And if we lose one of these 6 Pokemon, that specific role needs to be replaced. I just got to get through Victory Road now. Does this really have to be the final Pokemon I go against here? Taken down by a legendary once again. You should still be here, Pelipper. The Pelipper dream does end there. You're not wrong, buddy. I have officially made it through Victory Road with the entire team intact. It might seem foolish to some, but I'm actually not going to get my final encounter. I feel so incredibly lucky with the team I've assembled. They're all at level 55. They have the right moves, the right items, the right everything. I had a maximum of 10 Pokemon I could get in this playthrough. I'm ending the game with just 6 on the team. And now we see if I picked the right 6 for the Elite Four. Let's see what this team's made of. We're leading off with Rayquaza. Because the beauty of Rayquaza is I don't care if this thing gets intimidated. Sometimes I can just Dragon Claw this pooch into oblivion. Absol. Whoa, the ace immediately. So if I can just take it out here, Heracross cleans up the rest of this team easily. And honestly, Rayquaza may just clean up the team easily by itself. I think Rayquaza's got this covered.
Bing bong.
Rayquaza, let's have a talk. What are you doing? You're making me look like a nincompoop. Let's not do that again, okay? Sorry about that, Heracross. I mean, you can still take on the Ice Lady, but that battle was truly all fun and games, but it's only gonna get more difficult from here. But if we can get past this, I feel very confident with my plans for the other people. It'd be really cool if you had Scrappy Steady Eddie, but that's okay. You don't need it in this gen. Sure, man. It's kind of annoying, honestly, because if Steady Eddie takes damage here, we can't get that back. Okay, that's something to keep an eye on. It might actually be even better to send in Murdoch, get the Will-O-Wisp, and then not heal the burn before the Ice Elite Four member. Or you could feint attack. That's cool too. All right, maybe this was silly. I don't know. I don't really have anything to hit ghost types here. Oh my God, are you kidding me? If you're just gonna let me take out a ghost type with my fighting bug, I'm gonna take that, you know, fine. Obviously we need to switch here. Wait, what? Oh, this one has psychic. I mean, we just obviously bring in John Locke here. Maybe Phoebe was a lot easier than I expected. We are on to the Hailing Lady room. Or Glacia. I forgot her name. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot her name. Hi, Murdoch. The show was stolen from you in the beginning. This is where you make up for that. The plan here is pretty simple. We go for Bulk Up, and then we go for Brick Break as they go for Encore. We definitely OHKO, and I think we're kind of set. That's one. Now, one of these two Glacias has Explosion and is threatening to ruin my happiness. But that's why we set up, so we can OHKO this thing and keep on keeping on, because that's 2. Do I hear 3? Do I hear 4? I definitely heard something. But what was it? Oh, that's right. It was 5. Yeah, no, I heard 5. Now we move on to the first scary Elite Four member. I think we try with Mewbert, and if that doesn't work, we have Silly Sally and Rayquaza to clean up. It all comes down to what this thing goes for turn 1. If it's Protect, we're good to go. If it's Rock Tomb, that could be an issue. But it is Protect! Oh, it's so over, Drake. It's so over! You fell for the oldest trick in the book. I simply never learned. You think Flygon is what to bring in after that? You see Ice Beam, and the first thing you think is Flygon? Are you okay? 3 straight Pokemon 4 times weak to ice. It's almost like you should have sent that in earlier, man. But it doesn't matter now. We're on to the champion. It's been quite a journey to get here. It's been special to do this playthrough type again. We need to win this battle first of all, but second of all, I'd like to keep my entire team intact. Send in Blimpy Bob and let's see what you're made of. Okay. I'd love to set up and sweep here. I don't think it makes any sense. Wailord is going to have water spouts. Allowing that thing to get one off at full HP would be a nightmare scenario if it got a crit. We got a Thunderbolt. We may be able to kill. Definitely going to make sure that Water Spout does not obliterate me. But the immediate Blizzard, okay, wow. And I could Calm Mind here, but I think we just take the win. See what gets brought in on Mew and just make sure no momentum is allowed to be taken away. Now, the only thing that could really set up is Gyarados, and that's not getting brought in. We stay in, we Psychic. I think it's gonna live. But Tentacruel is not the best special attacker. So Mewbert is going to be pretty useless for the rest of the battle, but I will take a 2-for-1 any day of the week. Ludicolo, that's fine. Now, Ludicolo does not have anything for Rayquaza, but if I hit Fly, it's done. There we go. Okay. Ludicolo absolutely down. The party's over. Melodic. We go into Silly Sally. They're going to Toxic us. We Toxic them and hopefully kill it before it gets healed up. That's doing absolutely nothing to me. I'm not worried about that. Oh, wow. They did not Toxic. That is weird. Okay, there's the Toxic. I don't think this thing is going to go for an Ice move. It wouldn't make any sense. They're going to go for Surf. I just hope they don't full restore. Because if they don't full restore, we kill for sure. Oh, I think they full restore. That's okay. I think 2 Giga Drains kills. Wait, whoa. I was gonna say there we go, but that was a crit. But it's the crit guarantee we 2-shot. We may not deserve to, but I think that crit guaranteed the 2-shot. And realistically, it's just the Gyarados. It's just the Gyarados I'm worried about. But they bring in Whiscash. I think we end this with Rayquaza. I think we do. Do that all you want. I'm going to start Dragon Dancing up. How much does this do? That is not enough to even worry me. Come on. Let's make this reality. Let's make it. Just 1 more Pokemon left. No Pokemon lost in the Elite Four. Let's make it happen. And I think we just Ancient Power. And there it is. The Gyarados goes down. Not a single Pokemon fainted in the Elite Four. And I've officially beaten my first Gamble Lock in a long time. Mewbert the Mew, Silly Sally the Walrein, Jetstream the Rayquaza, Murdoch the Heracross, Steady Eddie the Kangaskhan, and of course, John Locke the Shiftry. Years ago, I came up with the Gamblelock because I felt like I needed something to challenge me even more than a hardcore Nuzlocke. And all these years later, and it seems like I still got it, but I'm not sure if you still got it. Can you click on this link up here? This cool video? I'm not sure. It's staring at you. It wants you to click. But do you want to click? Yes. Do it.